Good wishes, dear students. In the previous class, we saw about the general characteristics of solids and classification of solids, and as prescribed for our standard 12 syllabus, crystalline type of solids and their category. How are they made up of? What are their characteristics? What type of forces binding them? Then we moved on to learn three different common terms in this chapter. One is crystal lattice. The second one was unit cell, and the third one was coordination number. Now unit cells are primarily important to learn about any crystal structure. What's the meaning of unit cell? Smallest portions of the crystal cell. Now crystal lattice. Now unit cell is further divided into two categories: primitive unit cell and non-primitive unit cell. The only point that you have to remember when you hear about the word primitive and non-primitive. Primitive, when we say the atoms or ions or molecules will be there only on the edges. Non-primitive, when we say the atoms or ions or molecules can exist apart from the edges, they can also exist within the unit cell. On the each face of each faces they can exist. So the categories we will see later. All you have to remember, primitive when we say the points will be only at the edges. Non-primitive when we say there are other sources of existence of points is also possible. So today's class of interest is types of primitive unit cell. Now primitive unit cell, there are 7 categories in it. Now the 7 categories, the whole types of primitive crystal structure is given by the scientist called Bravey. So they are called as a Bravey lattice. There are 14 types of crystals forming in nature or can be found. So let's see one by one in detail. Before that, let's understand there are 6 parameters based on which the structure of crystal is subjected to study. Let's understand the structure first. So if I draw 1 unit of a unit cell. Now there are how many axes? Now as I told you, the structure is studied based on the 3D pattern. So one axis is possible, one here and one more axis is possible. Let me take the length of them to be A, B and C. So A, B and C are called as a lattice constants or a edge length. So in each crystal lattice is made up of unit cell, and unit cells are learnt, or studied based on the edge length. So ABC stands for the length, edge length on all 3 directions or axis. Moving on to, there are also existing angles, that is alpha, beta and gamma. So alpha, beta or gamma are the angles, axial angles here. So together 3 plus 3, 6 parameters helps us to study further about any type of crystal. So once again I am repeating, crystal lattice is made up of unit cell. Unit cell has got a 6 parameters which provides us a information or a knowledge to know about the structure or its combination or its property. What are those 6 parameters? 3 edges, that is A, B, C, and alpha, beta, gamma or angles along the edges. Let's move on to our point of interest today. That is type of primitive cells. As I told you, there are 7 types. It's given by the scientist called Bravey. The key word how you will remember the 7 types. Remember the word CTOM THR. If you remember a funny trick, C Tom there. C stands for cubic, T tetragonal, O orthorhombic, and M monoclinic, T triclinic, H will be hexagonal, and a 7th type will be rhombohedral. So if you look at the first letter in every term, C, T, O, M, T, H, R. C, Tom, there. If you remember this funny trick, you will be able to write or remember the whole structure of it easily. So I have given the crystal system. Name of the crystal system is given cubic, tetragonal, orthorhombic, monoclinic, triclinic, hexagonal and rhombohedral. We'll come back to it later. Let's see the edge length. Now you understand the parameters, edge length and angles we are talking about it. So they are called as a parameters, I told you, based on which each crystal structure is learnt about. Now cubic, remember the easy point what I'm going to tell you. Cubic and a rhombohedral. If you see these two, I have used the same coloring here. The edge length is equal. So meaning the first and the last one, the first and the last one has got a same edge length. That is A is equals to B is equals to C. Here also A is equals to B is equals to C. The next one, tetragonal, and the second last here hexagonal. These two, the length of A and B is equal but C is not equal. Similarly here length of A and B is equal and C is not equal. So if it's easy for you to remember, first and the last one have got all the three sides equal. The second one and the second last one has got two sides equal. That is A and B are equal and C is not equal. Then in between we have a orthorhombic, monoclinic and triclinic. All the three sides are not equal to one another. These parameters are very important for you in point of understanding and exams. So parameters regarding edge length, here cubic and a rhombohedral will have all the three sides equal. Tetragonal and hexagonal will have A and B sides equal and C is not equal. Here orthorhombic, monoclinic and triclinic, all the three sides are not equal. You can make use of analyze it based on the coloring that I have used. Moving on to in terms of angles. Now first three category, that is CTOM we have written. CTO, alpha, beta and gamma. All the three angles along all the three sides will be equals to 90 degree. Here also all the three angles are 90 degree. All the three angles are 90 degree. In terms of monoclinic, alpha and gamma angles come up to 90 degree. Beta is not equal to 90 degree. In terms of triclinic, none of the angles are equal to 90 degree. In terms of hexagonal, alpha and beta are coming up to 90 degree. They are equal to 90 degree and gamma is equals to 120 degree. Angle gamma is equals to 120 degree. Moving on to the rhombohedral, alpha and beta is equals to 90 degree but gamma is not equal to 90 degree here. So these two are equal to 90 degree and gamma is not equal to 90 degree. Once again I am stressing the point, crystals are learnt based on the 6 parameters, that is 3 along the edges and 3 angles. So the clues I have given to you, it's easy for you to learn the name. CTOM there, if you remember this particular funny trick. C stands for cubic, tetragonal, orthorhombic, monoclinic, triclinic, hexagonal and rhombohedral. In terms of length, first and the last one are same. Second and the second last one are same. Middle 3 are not equal to one another. In terms of angle, first 3 are equal to 90 degree, meaning all the angles come up to 90 degree. Here the second monoclinic, alpha and gamma is equal to 90 degree, by beta is not equal to 90 degree. And in terms of triclinic, none of the angles are equal to 90 degree. Hexagonal, alpha and beta is equal to 90 degree but gamma is equals to 120 degree, the angle being formed there. In terms of rhombohedral, alpha and beta come up to 90 degree but gamma is not equal to 90 degree. Examples I have taken sodium chloride and calcium sulfate and the topaz, that one of the precious stone. No? So the topaz, like this few examples I have taken. Now the very important point. Now primitive cells crystal system, when we say, there are also different possible forms for them. So cubic crystal system can exist as a primitive. Now what's the meaning of primitive? I told you, atoms or ions or molecules will be there only on the edges. They can also have a BCC, stands for body centered cubic system. FCC stands for face centered cubic system. About this body centered, face centered, like in a possible forms, we will see it under non-primitive unit cell. We will see. Only remember the name. When we say tetragonal, everywhere for all the 7 type, primitive unit cell is a must, meaning electrons or atoms or ions or molecules at the edge of it. Apart from the edge, cubic has got two other possible forms. One is a BCC and the other one is a FCC. Face-centered cubic and body-centered cubic. Tetragonal, apart from primitive, it exhibits also body-centered cubic system. Orthorhombic, apart from primitive, it exists 3 other type: BCC, body-centered, FCC, face-centered, and end-centered. Now we will see about it in detail when we see the non-primitive unit cell. Monoclinic, again primitive and end-centered. These are one and the same term here. Triclinic, primitive alone. Hexagonal, primitive. What's the meaning of primitive? Points are seen only on the edges. Rhombohedral, again primitive. So this particular chart you have to remember by all means. Follow the clue of C. Tom there. Now if you can see, I have also written 3, 2, 4, 2, 1, 1, 1. They are nothing, the possible form of cubic system or cubic crystal. So cubic stands for 3 forms are possible. Now tetragonal, 2 forms are possible. And orthorhombic, when you say 4 forms are possible. Monoclinic, 2 forms are possible. Now triclinic, hexagonal and rhombohedral, 1 terms are possible, that is primitive alone. So these are the numbers I have written. Remember, like in rhyming terms, 3, 2, 4, 2, 1, 1, 1. So this talks about the types of crystal system that is possible. Coming back to, now I have written also note, BCC, as I told you, it stands for a body centered, and FCC stands for face centered. We will see it in the next class in detail. Coming back to the structure of each one. Now cubic structure can be drawn. Just see how I am drawing the structure. Now everywhere you have to write the points. Now points, when I say, it can be ions or atoms or molecules. So this is the structure of cubic crystal. Tetragonal, when we say, so this is the structure of tetragonal. Here again mark the points. So it's not a point here, remember. So 4 points there. Now orthorhombic, when you say, orthorhombic. In 2-mark point of view, they can ask you to draw the structures. See the face towards which the direction is being faced. Next one, we have a monoclinic. So this is the monoclinic structure of unit cell. Next we have a triclinic. So this is the structure of unit cell structure of a triclinic. You understand, a unit cell means the smallest unit. Now next one, rhombohedral. I'm sorry. A kind of slant cube you have to draw. So this is the structure of rhombohedral. It should be a tilted diagram of a cuboid diagram, that's all. Last one, hexagonal. There are 2 types of structures possible for it. One structure. The other structure also can exist. So hexagonal is also called as a trigonal. These are, remember, primitive, when we say atoms or ions or molecules are found only along the edges. So these are the 7 types of hexagonal. One more term can be, it's also called as a trigonal unit cell here. So I have explained to you how to remember the easy trick. The whole together they are coming up to, if we count the number of possible forms, they are coming up to 14. Even if you add the numbers here, you will get. So these 14 structures of crystals are given by the scientist called Bravais. So they are also called as, if they give you the question, write a note on Bravais lattice, you will have to explain how many types of crystals are possible and what are the 14 types of forms possible. These are types of crystal, these are forms of crystal possible, along with the 6 type of parameters for each system structure. You have to explain example and the structure of it if it is asked. Thank you.